welcome to Morning Matters. This morning we are inside Grace Bar / kitchen / production area. With me this morning I have Jason. Jason, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Rhonda. I'm fine. You?
Good. I am normally excited, but today I'm super excited, because I don't get pancakes for breakfast. It looks like I'm getting a curry michelada for breakfast.
Right. We're going to start the morning right.
That's right. I'll tell you what. Today we're going to be sitting in here. We'll be doing our entire morning matters. So guess who'll be helping me with some of my matters? Jason. I know Jason's friends are laughing right now. Ha ha. But guess what? Jason knows what's up. All right. But we're going to start off by talking about the products on this table.
Right. Okay. Today we're doing a combination of Grace products. From the Grace Beverage Center, we are using the Carib Beer. Right. From Grace, we have the Grace Habanero Pepper Sauce. We also have the Grace Soy Sauce and the Grace Fish and Meat Sauce. Now, this is not a normal ingredient for a michelada, which we'll be making today, but this is a great touch to it.
I was wondering if we're cooking.
Right, and from Mahler, we have the Mahler Black Pepper, Beef Bouillon, and the Complete Seasoning.
Perfect. And for somebody like me that's not so cooking friendly, it looks like it comes with the right amount of the right the right portion.
Right. Well, with the michelada, the thing is it's to your liking. Alright, so if you like it spicier, you add some more pepper. You could put less pepper, more black pepper, up to you. I guess we're ready. Alright, so we'll start off. We'll take half of a lime. We'll just get this around the rim of the cup.
Why don't I help?
Sure. Alright, so you could do it to your liking.
Yay!
Alright, next we'll salt the rim of the cup.
Okay.
Okay. Your turn.
There.
Okay.
La.
Alright.
So Jason, what's next?
Okay, next we're going to add the seasoning.
Oh, the seasoning.
Right, we'll do the seasoning. We'll go with the Grace soy sauce first.
Okay. And you just
So
put
just
as
get
much
that in
or as
there
little as you
much.
want?
Correct. Okay.
Okay. After that,
Do next.
what do we add?
We'll go with the fish and meat sauce.
What did fish and meat sauce one do to it, Jay?
It adds a nice spicy flavor to it
Like only Grace can?
that only Grace can.
Okay, I could
Alright.
see this. After this, every bar will go out, they don't have no Grace fish sauce. You're telling me you can't drink the michelada there, right?
That's it. Or you
Don't-
take your own fish and meat sauce with you from Grace, right?
You have to encourage them to buy it. Two things they have to buy to make this michelada work. I'll tell you right now. The first one is the Grace fish and meat sauce.
Alright, next is the Grace Habanero Pepper Sauce.
Okay.
Alright, this one adds the kick. Alright,
Okay. 3 shakes?
you could add 4.
Alright, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. An extra.
Alright, there you go for an extra kick.
There you go.
Now, we'll go with the Mahler products. We'll get the black pepper.
Okay.
Alright, I'll save some for you.
Yeah. Okay. Think that they
That's
know.
yours. Put the beef bouillon next.
Okay.
Okay.
And then complete seasoning.
Complete seasoning.
Everything go good with complete seasoning. I mean, seriously. Not because I'm sitting here, but complete seasoning is one of my favorite seasonings.
Okay. Well, I'm not that great in the kitchen.
Nor am I. This make everything taste good.
I can mix a few drinks.
No one know how to add it to my drinks. I have it in my purse for no one.
Alright.
So what's next?
Okay, next we'll just squeeze a bit of lime.
So we could get some juice.
Right. Could add some pulp. Get some. Okay,
Give it
let's
a little
mix it up.
mix. Settled.
Right. Now we'll add some ice. You could add as much ice as you like. There you go.
Okay. Ice it is.
Alright. Now we'll add the best part. The Carib Beer. Okay, there you go. That's yours. I'll open that for you.
What a breakfast, I tell you. The breakfast of champions.
Alright.
When is the best time to have this, Jason? When would
Whenever
you?
you're thirsty.
No, seriously, when is a good time to have this drink?
My favorite time to drink a michelada is when it's hot.
Like on a hot afternoon?
Right. You know, if you're hanging out with the friends at home, or if you're out at the pool, at the beach, you know, Easter is coming up.
Yeah.
So Carib will be just about everywhere. You grab your Carib beer.
And you bring your seasonings.
Right. You could get these seasonings at any store. You stop at any convenience store, you grab your Carib beer, your Grace and Mahler seasonings, and you have your party going.
Not forget the fish
The
seasoning.
fish and meat sauce.
That's right.
Alright.
Wow, this will be an interesting morning matters. Make we try this thing.
Alright, let's try it.
Oh, yum.
That's really good.
This is good. Wait, a little bit more.
It's not a problem having one before work either.
I'm gonna add a little bit more complete seasoning since
Alright.
that's my favorite seasoning.
Good.
One little bit more Grace soy
Soy
sauce. There you go.
Alright.
Then I stir it up.
Okay.
You know,
That's some good michelada.
this is some good michelada. Ah, yum. This, I think this is how you're supposed to drink it.
Right.
Mm. I wish I could say it's break time, but guess what? It's work time. So, Jason, you know
Yes,
how
ma'am.
morning matters work?
I know how it works.
Good. It works better with a Carib michelada, by the way. Let's jump into some morning matters.
Okay.
So you're telling me you can get these products anywhere. Is there a special going on with Carib right now? Because I know ever so often you have specials going on. The last time I saw it was around Ruta Maya time. You must have been selling 3 for 10 or 4 for 10 or something
Right.
great like that.
Right.
I know Easter is coming. You must have something else going on.
Definitely. For the Easter, we're working with a couple places. We'll be in Placencia, we'll be in San Pedro, and we'll also be in Keycacher. Placencia will be working with Cozy Corner.
Yes.
In Keycacher, we'll be in front of the Rainbow Hotel. We'll have great deals out there. We'll have a volleyball tournament going on. We'll have a lot of giveaways and great prizes and surprises. In San Pedro, we'll be covering the entire island. We'll be in about 7 different locations all day Saturday, Sunday, and Monday morning.
Wow.
Right.
Well, I guess I can't miss it if I'm going to be on San Pedro.
Right.
Everybody's going to be drinking Carib on San
That's correct.
Pedro. We also encourage you to drink responsibly. I mean, drinking is fun, but you have to know how and when. You have to be 18 or older to be having this as a breakfast for sure. All right. Well, let's jump into some matters. You have any
Okay.
matters of your own you want to share with me?
I'm just waiting for you to get the thing started.
I have my woman. You're sure that you send this text in ahead of time?
No.
It says, whom I love so much. So far, that doesn't sound like you?
Yes.
So far.
So far.
Okay. And she say love me too.
Okay. Might be me.
Okay. But on a daily basis, she keep thinking that I am batting on her, and he says batting on her, and I keep telling her that I am not. What
Right.
you think?
I think trust is a major issue in a relationship. You need trust to have a good relationship. If you lack trust, or if you've done something before to break that trust, then that might be the cause of her thinking that he's batting on a daily basis.
It's true. The average person don't just wake up and say, you know, Jason, I think you're the bad.
Right.
If you never do something for provoke that thought.
Exactly.
Right? And
Exactly.
if she is assuming that based on nothing, then she crazy and you don't belong with her anyway. But if she's assuming that based on your past behavior, you have to be a little patient with her.
Right.
And show her by your actions now that you're a new man and you're willing and able to make new history.
Exactly. And you know, sometimes it's not only by the action of the person, you know, but sometimes you have people spreading rumors. You know, people don't like to see the way your relationship is prospering, so they start sending rumors to, you know, your other half, and it starts to get into their head and they believe it. So you just need to continue to prove yourself. You know?
And it's true but if you're a bad long time, it's like if you used to do something long time and all of a sudden now you're changing your way. The people that knew you in the past don't know that you change. They only know that you're bad.
Right.
So the first thing they want to say when they see you with Jason, we use Jason's name today, is that Jason you to date. That boy they out of order.
Right.
Or if Jason have a history of being really good, then I say, oh man, you know, Jason a nice boy. When Jason might be on either side. So I say, talk to the woman as opposed to be badgering her because she have a reason to say what you say.
Right.
Good morning. Me and my baby father for 3 years. He says, but in this 3 years, it's been great sometimes. He treat me bad, know me and tell me all kind of thing. I don't know what, I mean, I guess it must be not me and tell me all kind of
Okay.
things. And I start to work and I meet a guy that is interested in me and he want me to be for him whole world. What should I do?
Well, to start with, if the guy is hitting her, she should get out of that relationship. You know, that comes to a point where it becomes a legal matter and you have to report that to the police. You know, so that is something that she should get out of to start with. You know, and
Definitely.
after that is finished, then, you know, if you have this guy interested, then give him a chance.
You know, Jay, I agree when you say you have to get out. You have to get out because things no good.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes when you're in a bad place, anything will come after that seem good.
Right.
Like, if you're in a bad relationship and anybody, no matter that who wants to say something nice, gosh, he not the best man I ever meet because he said he loved me and he said I beautiful or he said something where I never hear before. I would have said left the man to work alone. Why? Because you don't have enough time yet to firm up your own soul. You got through something, and because you got through something, we all need comfort and we want to feel special and we need that support sometime from the opposite sex. And when one man come and say, when did they only get rags? And you go up on the street and one man say, God, you're only so beautiful and you're so nice and you treat me so good. All of a sudden now he's good. But it mightn't be that he's so good. It might be that he didn't say the right things because of the whole he didn't feel at this time. But you don't know him well enough for jump in with him and you go through something. What's the why, you know, free yourself from where you are and spend some time being alone.
Correct.
Being alone is not such a bad thing, right, Jason?
It's not. You have a point that you have to find yourself and you have to experience life before you could settle down with someone else, you know.
Why do you think, and I ask you this as a younger person, why do you think that so many people are so eager to jump in? I mean, they don't want to date.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to date. They want to say, you know, I find this girl and settle along with her. Then, on top of that, they are bad pana.
Mm-hmm.
As opposed to just date. That way everybody know that you know a dating man, this one none more special than the other one, but nobody feels that you have committed to them because you haven't.
Right.
What is causing that in your opinion?
I think a lot of people worry about what society thinks of them and they want to have the dream image of, you know, I have my wife and we are having a good relationship, and because of social media as well, they paint this picture on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter that everything is fine when it's not, right? So they want that image and they paint that image, but in the end they might not be happy, you know.
I also think that we were not taught to date. Our society does not entertain dating.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe that might be from my era, maybe in your time it changed, where people are much more accustomed to dating, where you can go to your man and say, oh, I'm going on a date with Sue today, and then next week, Sue doesn't call, but Jane calls, and you says, oh, ma, I'm going on a date with Jane today, and your man will say to you, boy, you didn't get in girl trouble, as opposed to say, act responsible, as long as everything is open and everybody knows what they're doing and you're living up to your responsibility, then it's fine. But as a woman in this society, we're looked upon as bad. If I go home and I say to my mother, I'm going on a date with Jason today, and then next week I might go on a date with Jason again, but by the third week I say, you know what, Louis called and I want to see what Louis have to offer because Jason and I are making no progress. I want to see what Louis is happening with Louis. I want to go for dinner. So I tell my mother, you know, ma, Louis is coming to pick me up today. Before you know it, the neighbor's calling me bad. She dating Jason, she dating Louis, she dating all the boys from Grace, she dating people from down the road. Ooh, that girl is a bad girl. When in reality, the girl is shopping.
Right.
She is entitled to date as many people as she wants, as long as she's honest and responsible about it.
Right. I think it goes right back to the culture of Belize and the society. Exactly what you said. If you're with one guy today and you're with another guy tomorrow, and I say, watch her on that she
Bad.
And if it's a guy with one girl today and one girl tomorrow, he bad. He not a player.
Yes.
Right? So it just comes down to what you know being confident in yourself and not worrying about what anyone else has to say, because it's your future you're working on.
And true, and you have to be honest though. We're not saying that when we have this conversation, we're not saying that you must go out there and be promiscuous and have relations with everybody. But it's okay to go to dinner with more than one person at a time. It's okay to date,
Right.
and as long as you're being good to yourself and fair to the people that you're speaking with, then you're okay.
Right.
And I think if more people were to date, there would be less cheating and less lying and less confusion, because then I can say to you, hey Jay, I can't hook up with you this week, boy. Louis calling like going on date, or I'm
Yeah.
busy, as opposed to me telling you last week, you know what, oh, I only love you and you are my boyfriend, and no,
Right.
keep it real.
Right.
You hear?
I
Keep
agree.
it real.
I agree.
What else I could use there seasoning for?
Anything you want.
I could put them in the milk.
Yeah, definitely. When it comes to cooking, Mahler has a wide range of seasonings. Grace has a lot of sauces that you could put in your cooking, and then you could always have a carabiner along with it.
You know, the most fun you could have in your kitchen now when you're the drinker and you drink and you cook,
Right.
or in your backyard or in your lawn or wherever.
Yeah.
That make cooking so much
Yeah.
nicer.
You know, and if you've seen the Grace calendar,
Mhm.
anyone out there that has the Grace calendar, we have so many recipes that you could incorporate everything. You know, either whether it be a carabiner or a moccasin stout or a carb shandy, along with the Grace sauces and the Mahler seasonings to make some wonderful dishes.
Well, we have to take a break because we have to take a little sip, and we will be back.
It's here again, West Trac's family-friendly, high-octane car show. On Sunday, April 6th, starting at 10 a.m., come out to West Track, Belize City, to get your adrenaline rush. Get your hearts pumping as cars and trucks race head-to-head down Checkey Mall Street. Wow your eyes with awesome show cars and trucks, burnouts, sound systems, and more. Come and enjoy a day with your family while getting the excitement and thrills of the show. There will be food and beverages on sale, as well as products, services, and vehicles from various businesses. If you would like to show off your car or truck or put your skills to the test on the track, pre-register your vehicle by calling 823-0104. That's 823-0104.
Seaboard Marine, a leader in ocean transportation, is now offering services to Belize. Offering the fastest and most reliable transit to Belize, Seaboard Marine is the #1 choice for shipping. We offer shipping of less than container loads, such as boxes, barrels, and chilled cargo. Full, dry, and refrigerated containers, project cargo, heavy and special equipment, vehicles, and more. We have sailings from Canada, Houston, New Orleans, Miami, the Caribbean, Central and South America. Seaboard Marine offers the most competitive rates with a fast and dependable shipping schedule, excellent customer service, and a convenient location with plenty of parking. Visit our office, website, or call us for more information.
Imagine a place where you wake up to the sound of birds, enjoy delicious meals, spectacular tropical sunsets, and starry nights. Imagine no more. Log Cabin is just that place. Our 45-acre hillside location is a mass of orange trees, palms, and local flora. Facility consists of spacious cottages, an open-air dining room and bar, gift shop, deck, and swimming pool. We are known for our rustic yet comfortable accommodations and personalized hosting. We arrange tours to all the popular destinations. Visit us online at logcabins-belize.com or at mile 68 Western Highway. Log Cabin also offers special group rates. Log Cabins, come experience the best of Belize while staying with us.
With the high cost of fuel these days, every fill-up can be a curiously scary experience. Rising gas prices have transformed to the point where it feels like it can cost you the shirt off your back. That's why we created Lucas fuel-saving motor oils. Their special additives increase compression and minimize friction, improving fuel mileage. With Lucas, you'll keep from losing your shirt, or even worse.
fascina.
From the company who brought you Buendia freeze-dried coffee, Grace 100% pure Colombian coffee is made in Colombia, considered among the finest coffee regions around the world. Naturally freeze-dried, Grace 100% pure Colombian coffee is exposed to less heat than other coffee brands to preserve the flavor and aroma to make the perfectly convenient cup of coffee you deserve. Have a buenos dias with Grace.
Recipes, go to gracerecipes.com. It's time for Grace. Grace, bringing good taste to life.
Whether it's your life you're trying to sweeten or someone else's, make it Moho Chocolate. At Moho Chocolate, we produce the finest quality chocolate. All the cocoa used by Moho Chocolate is sourced from over 120 farmers from southern Belize. We produce chocolate bars, chocolate truffles, mini chocolate squares in several flavors, and organic cocoa powder. We also have gift baskets. The next time you eat chocolate, make sure it's Moho Chocolate. Visit us at any of our 3 locations in Tourism Village in Belize City, in San Pedro, or in the Departure Lounge at the International Airport. When you think chocolate, think Moho Chocolate.
Looking for quick and easy baking? Try Grace Baking Powder. It comes in a convenient 10-gram packet. Grace Baking Powder. Great for my pancakes, waffles, fry jack, flour tortillas, muffins, waffles. Wow! How quick and easy. Grace Baking Powder. So convenient, easy to store. You love it. It's good enough and fresh whenever you need it. Another fine product brought to you by Grace. For recipes, go to gracerecipes.com. It's time for Grace. Grace, bringing good taste to life.
Matters right here from Grace. Grace Kitchen, Grace Bar, Grace Canteen, but the fan Grace. And today we have Jason in with us. Jason is not only telling us about Carib and the beverage line here at Grace Kennedy, but he's also helping me with some morning matters. So,
alright.
You ready for some more matter?
Ready.
Morning. I've been 5 years that I don't talk to my dad. And when I saw him, he just ignored me, like he doesn't remember me. What am I to do?
That's a tough one.
That's a tough one, but it could be that he doesn't remember you. It could be that you've been... Sometimes we grow so much and he's been so delinquent or whatever the case is that he might have seen you in public and not even recognize you, as
right.
sad as that might sound.
Right.
Because when you are 5, you look different from when you are 10. Or when you're 10, you look a lot different from when you're 15. And you might have been with a bunch of kids.
Right.
And you might have seen him and he might not have seen you. I mean, there are lots of times when you're driving in traffic and you look right past somebody you know.
Exactly.
And they said that Jason, he only did ignore me.
In your own world, not
Yeah.
even looking up. Right.
So that could be the case. So I would maybe call him up and say, you know, Daddy, I saw you last week passing Grace Kennedy and you look right through me, and he might say, girl, I not even see you. I'm so sorry, I not even see you. Right. But if you know he's ignoring you, then that's his loss. Right. Don't you think?
Correct. You might find that he even has a vision problem and can't see.
Thank you. So long you know that.
Glasses.
Because I have a relative that if he's standing across the street and he's looking straight at you, he can't see you.
Right.
He look like he look prior, but he not see you.
Yeah.
So before you accuse her, find out the facts. Alright? And it couldn't hurt depending on what kind of relationship you're trying to make with her. For Carol, at least 6-pack I carry. Always help.
Always help.
I have this man and I am married and I don't like him anymore. I want to get a divorce, but I am scared because of my children. What am I to do?
That's not the first time that has happened in life. You know, people work through divorces. The kids some kids understand it's just between the parents to have a civil relationship and make it work, because you don't want it affecting the kids in the end, and you don't want to stay in a relationship that will hurt you and the kids if you stay together as well.
Jason, I think that's how you quit this job. I think Morning Matters got a vacancy. But that you only could come if you could drink Carib every morning for
Well, I
breakfast.
still support Grace and buy the Carib.
We have to do that, sure. We have to do that.
I like the beer.
It's nice, and I like the fact that it's not too big of a bottle, you know, heavy of a bottle. I could see me there.
Mm-hmm.
I could see everything we're drinking
I think
there.
I think this is a very beautiful bottle.
Yes,
of beer.
I could see.
Yeah.
I don't have to wonder something at the bottom where I don't want to drink. I could see it. I could say, oh, this is a nice clean there. I want to drink here.
Correct.
I have a son,
Mm-hmm.
and he's 10 months old. His father and I are not together. He's a jerk to me, but I still have feelings for him. What am I to do? If you know he's a jerk, why you don't still like her?
Well,
Help me with that.
maybe she's crazy.
How can you say a man is a jerk and then you say you still like him? Those are things that I can't understand, so I can't help you with. If I come and I say Tom Jones is a jerk, you can bet your bottom dollar that I will not have feelings for him. I would say there was a time when Tom Jones and I could have get on well. But as it stands now, Tom Jones and I are not getting on well. He's not treating me well. He's not respecting our child. How can you still care for him?
Right. Some people can get used to someone. You know, there might have been a point where maybe for a year or 2 years, Tom was treating her very well, but now he's become a jerk, but she just can't let go of how well the relationship was before. So she has some sort of sentimental attachment to him, and you know, she still likes him because of what they had.
And that's okay. But if you bring yourself in, speed yourself up a little bit further and bring yourself into reality and realize why he's not with you, that is the main reason that you should be, that is the thing that you should be focused on. Not what was, but what is. What is that you are not together because either he didn't treat you well, or you didn't like the treatment, or you treated him bad, but at the end of the day, you're not together.
Correct.
Do you think he will change into a nice man and start treating you nice? If that is the case, then give him the opportunity to. And if he doesn't take it, then fine. But I would say leave him alone.
Right.
I would say let that, bury that. I used to live with this guy for 3 years and he cheated, so I broke up with him. Now he wants me to go from his number one girl to his side girl. This boy are cheeky.
Ah, man.
I'll
I'll leave that one to you, Rana.
You know, I don't know, Jason, but I feel that a lot of women go through this. And I think a lot of women go through this because they care about the guy so much and they want to spite the new girl.
Okay.
So they feel like if they get into this guy's life, they want to spite the new girl and they want to win back this guy. But that is not something you want to win.
No.
You don't want to win here. This man now a habitual cheater.
Right.
And if you want him back and be number 2, then let that part you. But no, you're not number 2. You're our number, but not number 2.
3, 4.
5. Number convenient, whatever.
Yeah.
But you are not number 1 and you are not number 2. And if you want to put yourself in that circus, then fine. But if you don't want, let this boy alone. Stop talk to him.
Yeah.
Why you still talk to him?
And even if you gain back the number 1 position, know that there will be a number 2 and 3 as well.
I don't know what is wrong with us as a society, that we feel that men and women, the man feel that it's okay for make he have so many women, and the women feel that it's okay for tolerate this nonsense. What happened? What really happened? Cho! That's how we say it in our Creole. Cho! I have this girl, but she not really serious about my relationship. What for do?
Leave it alone.
Jason says so.
If she's not serious, then why bother?
You have time for waste? Sure. How much fun carry on the road?
$3.
Just $3?
Just $3.
No.
Mm-hmm.
You're the joke.
Serious.
You sound like them boy near the joke.
You could check Uno gas station every day. You can get it 3 for $9. $3 each.
I could get 3 carrots for $9 any
Exactly.
day.
Yep.
So this evening when I go out and I want to have at least something in my house, I could stop and get
Exactly. And
Then
I
don't
still
call.
have dollar for go buy a Devon biscuit.
Oh, I want dollar to buy some Malheur products so that could then daily
Correct.
shilling 1 year and leave 50
buy a
cents. But
sachet too.
one day, so I could make a
Michelada.
thank you. Hi, I'm a mother of 6 and the father of my children moved in with his so-called boss. She put boss with A. And now he only pay bills, buy food, which is rice, beans, flour, salt, and sugar. I can't work because I have a newborn and I don't know what I'm to do. You're the mother of 6 children and the man that fathered your children has moved in with his boss. Why did he have to move in with his boss? And the only thing he does is pay bills, buy the basic necessities. And you can't work because you have a newborn. This is the one way I have to say is stuck between a rock and a hard place. I mean, because it's difficult for raise 6 children and work and mind a newborn and still tolerate this kind of behavior.
Her options do seem very limited there. So.
But remember one thing, like Mrs. used to always said to me, he said one thing you must know is that children grow. They don't stay small forever. They're not in a pampers forever. So while your child is growing, hopefully you are exercising thoughts to figure out how you can better your life. Because you can't continue to live in this forever. You can't continue to be in this position forever. And I always say worst case scenario, why we need to be able to provide for ourselves is because, God forbid, that something happened to the person that is providing for us. If something, let's say your husband goes to Germany and never come back, then you're really in a tough place. So in the meantime, you need to be able to find a way to start exercising, like I said, thoughts on how to be more productive for yourself. As your children grow, your mind will hopefully be open to more options. For the time being, I say you have to talk to him. You have to find out what the deal is. And I always say this, Jason, my first thing is never to take a man to court. Because if I have to force you to mind your children, then that's a problem. But you need to say to him, if you are making X amount of dollars, this is what I think is fair for the house. If he refused to give you that because of whatever his reason is, then you have to challenge him so that he must give you that. I can't imagine trying to take care of 6 children on my own.
Taking care of one is difficult.
Plus being unemployed, and when you get into certain relationships, that's like your contract. You will work and I will take care of the home. That's the arrangement that we have. It might be unspoken, but that is the arrangement. And when one person breaks the contract, it affects the whole gravy train. So you need to talk to this man and have him understand that if he can't do better, you will have to force him to do better. If not that he can't, if he's unwilling. So Jason.
Yes, ma'am.
Wait. The way to do it, your michelada, you just gulp it down when I talk.
Be good.
What separate this michelada from the other michelada?
The Caribbean.
Feel that?
Definitely.
You make it nicer?
Oh yes. So it's a completely different flavor.
Definitely. I kind of like it.
It's smooth.
You know, try it out on the weekend if that's the only time you give a drink at least something. Try it out on the weekend. Remember now that this is enough for you if you're under 18.
Correct. And
you don't drink and drive and consume responsibly. I have a sweetheart. When are you this?
No.
Oh, it's a girl that said it. Because it says he's a nice person when he is not drinking.
Okay.
When he's drinking, all the woman looks good. What you think?
Man probably not drink Caribbean and you got to go kind of crazy. No, but you just have to try to contain his drinking, which might be difficult, but just monitor the drinking and give him a water in between so that he doesn't get out of control.
This man is a sweetheart, Jay.
Ah.
She is a sweetheart to this man. She another wife.
Okay.
How you think he get you? I don't mean for be anyway tough, but he get you because of the same. He may tell you all the things what you and tell the other girls there. You don't need to fix the drinking problem. You need to fix your own life, and your own life need to let this man know.
Yeah.
This problem there between he and wife. Why you jump yourself in there now?
And if she left, you pick up somebody else.
Why you look for more trouble? Not trouble, you know, but trouble. Sure. We're going to take a break and we will be back.
It's here again, West Track's family-friendly, high-octane car show. On Sunday, April 6th, starting at 10 a.m. Come out to West Track, Belize City, to get your adrenaline rush. Get your hearts pumping as cars and trucks race head-to-head down Checkey Mall Street. Wow your eyes with awesome show cars and trucks, burnouts, sound systems, and more. Come and enjoy a day with your family while getting the excitement and thrills of the show. There will be food and beverages on sale as well as products, services, and vehicles from various businesses. If you would like to show off your car or truck or put your skills to the test on the track, pre-register your vehicle by calling 823-0104. That's 823-0104.
Seaboard Marine, a leader in ocean transportation, is now offering services to Belize. Offering the fastest and most reliable transit to Belize, Seaboard Marine is the #1 choice for shipping. We offer shipping of less than container loads, such as boxes, barrels, and chilled cargo. Full, dry, and refrigerated containers, project cargo, heavy and special equipment, vehicles, and more. We have sailings from Canada, Houston, New Orleans, Miami, the Caribbean, Central and South America. Seaboard Marine offers the most competitive rates with a fast and dependable shipping schedule, excellent customer service, and a convenient location with plenty of parking. Visit our office, website, or call us for more information.
Imagine a place where you wake up to the sound of birds, enjoy delicious meals, spectacular tropical sunsets, and starry nights. Imagine no more. Log Cabin is just that place. Our 45-acre hillside location is a mass of orange trees, palms, and local flora. Facility consists of spacious cottages, an open-air dining room and bar, gift shop, deck, and swimming pool. We are known for our rustic yet comfortable accommodations and personalized hosting. We arrange tours to all the popular destinations. Visit us online at logcabins-belize.com or at mile 68 Western Highway. Log Cabin also offers special group rates. Log Cabins, come experience the best of Belize while staying with us.
With the high cost of fuel these days, every fill-up can be a curiously scary experience. Rising gas prices have transformed to the point where it feels like it can cost you the shirt off your back. That's why we created Lucas fuel-saving motor oils. Their special additives increase compression and minimize friction, improving fuel mileage. With Lucas, you'll keep from losing your shirt, or even worse.
Fascina.
From the company who brought you Buendia freeze-dried coffee, Gris 100% pure Colombian coffee is made in Colombia, considered among the finest coffee regions around the world. Naturally freeze-dried, Gris 100% pure Colombian coffee is exposed to less heat than other coffee brands to preserve the flavor and aroma to make the perfectly convenient cup of coffee you deserve. Have a buenos dias with Grace.
For recipes, go to gracerecipes.com. It's time for Grace. Grace, bringing good taste to life.
Whether it's your life you're trying to sweeten or someone else's, make it Moho Chocolate. At Moho Chocolate, we produce the finest quality chocolate. All the cocoa used by Moho Chocolate is sourced from over 120 farmers from southern Belize. We produce chocolate bars, chocolate truffles, mini chocolate squares in several flavors, and organic cocoa powder. We also have gift baskets. The next time you eat chocolate, make sure it's Moho Chocolate. Visit us at any of our 3 locations in Tourism Village in Belize City, in San Pedro, or in the Departure Lounge at the International Airport. When you think chocolate, think Moho Chocolate.
Looking for quick and easy baking? Try Grace Baking Powder. It comes in a convenient 10-gram packet. Grace Baking Powder. Great for my pancakes, waffles, fry jack, flour tortillas, muffins, waffles. Wow! How quick and easy. Grace Baking Powder. So convenient, easy to store. You love it. It's good enough and fresh whenever you need it. Another fine product brought to you by Grace. For recipes, go to gracerecipes.com. It's time for Grace. Grace, bringing good taste to life.
Segment of Morning Matters right here from Grace Kennedy Belize Limited. In with me this morning is Jason. Jason is the one here promoting Carib and the whole beverage line at Grace Kennedy.
Correct. Grace Beverage Center actually has a wide range of products. You know, we have the Carib Beer, we have the Moccasin Stout, we have the Shandy Carib, which contains very little alcohol. It's around 1%. So it's something, if you're under 18, you're allowed to drink it, right? It's something you could have with lunch, with your dinner. It's nice just throughout the day to cool out a bit. You know, on a hot day, grab a shandy and it's nice, right? It's something you could also drink at work.
You think I could make a michelada out of it? Why not?
It would be interesting because the shandy comes in different flavors. It comes in ginger, lime, and sorrel. So if we add the lime, since we're already using lime, it should be really nice.
I like it. I like the idea already. Next time, come on, hopefully they'll give me that.
I
just season up my beer as we go. That's how I roll.
Correct. Aside from, you know, the beer and the stout, we have rum as well. We have the El Dorado rum. We have white rum, spiced rum. We have aged rum from 3, 5, 8, 12, 15-year-olds, which are really good. They're high-end rums. And we have the El Dorado rum cream, which is really delicious.
You know, some days I don't know what kind of job I must get, because you know, this seems like such a good place. I come in here and they have the fridge, the big Carib sign, they have Carib Beer, they have all these seasonings. I think if I work here, I'll work right in here. Ready for some more matters?
Ready.
I've just met a guy. No, it's not me. It's this text. He's 49 and I'm 20 with a baby of 6 months and he wants a relationship. What am I to do? Who have the baby? Oh, you are 20 with the baby. Okay.
Yeah, she has the baby. Well, that lends to a different situation. You know, earlier we talked about dating. However, if you're a woman and you have a young child, you don't want the child to get accustomed to a lot of men coming around the house. So you have to protect the child first. Even if you want to go dating, find a babysitter. Ask someone to babysit the child so you don't put the child in that type of situation. You know, and then again back to the dating, you see if the relationship will be worth it. Don't just jump into a relationship because you have a 6-month-old child and you feel like the child needs a father. You know, so
good thinking, Jason. And from the mere fact you have to ask if you should go into this relationship, mean you have your doubts. You should, like Jason said, don't pick up a man because you are in need, because you're in need of the support, or because if you're in need of the finances, or because you're in need. You pick up somebody because you are comfortable and you feel that they will, together both of you can enhance each other. Right. Yeah, I say if you want to date him and see how it goes, but don't get committed to him too early. Right. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Seems reasonable. Yeah. Alright? And from the mere fact that you have a child at 6 months, that seems that you just came out of a relationship. Okay. You know, you have lots to work on yourself. Cheers. Good morning. I have this girl. But I don't know if she loved me. How can I tell? How can he tell?
I think if she loves you, you'll know. You'll definitely know. You'll see the signs. She'll put more into the relationship than just the normal. You know, you'll probably be hearing from her more often than just once or twice a day, you know. There are signs.
You know? I think you all know too, but so what happened when a lot of people play a game? Even when they're in love, they still play this game where I absolutely don't understand the rules too. Like, I don't know it. Like, oh, I don't call her, wait for you to call me. Oh, I don't answer a text right now, wait 5 minutes because I don't want to seem too eager.
Yeah.
What's up with them games there?
Right. I think people don't want the other person to feel like they're easy, right? But, you know, sometimes if they really like the person, they might be eager to call, but they don't want it to seem like they're that easy.
I say forget the games. If you want, call her. Okay. But how you want to know is, like Jason say, you don't have the feeling, but if you're an older couple, or you're older in a society, or you're older, more mature is what I should say, you should be able to tell based on how you are treated. But some people have different love language. So what might be, and I think the younger you are, the more confusing it becomes. You might think a girl love you because he call you all the time, or because he put up a picture on Facebook with you, or he tell him ma. Then they might say, oh gosh, this girl really love me because he do one out of them 3 things there. Whereas when you're older, you might say love him because he cook dinner every day or whatever. So you have to define, or you have to find out what her love language. And then maybe together you'll know if he really love you. I think. I cheated on my common law with different men. 2 years ago, he said he forgave me, but now he keeps saying that he thinks that I'm still messing around. Should I leave him?
I think she needs to earn his trust. If she's cheated already and he found out about it, it has broken the trust. And like I said, trust is essential in a good relationship. So she needs to prove to him that, you know, he's the only one and he can trust her.
Yep, and maybe a little counseling couldn't hurt, because trust is something that is so delicate. It is so delicate, and depending on who it is, some people never get it back.
Right.
You know, so you have to be patient with the man. Be grateful that he still have you. Some people wouldn't even give you a second try once they find out that you cheat.
Okay.
I'll be 40 at the end of the year. I have 5 children for someone else. After 5 years, I found someone that I love, but my mother don't like him.
I don't think your mom can dictate your relationship if you're 40 years old.
With 5 picnic.
Exactly. Enough said.
Try for me now. That's what we say in a Creole. Try for me now. I mean, I think no matter how old your mother is or whatever the case is, you have to respect your mother's position. Yes. But as an adult, you have a responsibility to yourself and your children. I would listen to what my mother is saying if I were you. I would listen to her reasoning, because your parents don't get old just because. They get old and wise because they've seen a lot and they've lived a lot and they have reasons sometimes behind their madness. Right. But based on what she says, I might tread faster or slower, but she shouldn't be able to stop you from your relationship. But I'd say give what she says some value, because she might be seeing something that you are not seeing. Right. She might be seeing how your children are being treated. She might be paying attention to the details that you are not, because you're so excited about being in love. It might be that she doesn't like him. It might be that she doesn't think that the way you're jumping in is a good idea, or whatever it is, but talk to her.
Right.
Not kick her out completely. Morning. I have a daughter for my boyfriend. Sometimes he talk to her and tell her that I don't care for her and always make me feel bad. What should I do?
I think I've seen this situation before. She just needs to talk to him and talk to the daughter at the same time and let both of them know that she does care. And if her actions show otherwise, then maybe she doesn't.
That is irresponsible of the father to do that, because it is not his duty to draw a wedge between the mother and the daughter. that is, it could be that he have his own issues. There are a lot of people out there that do that kind of thing. Oh, your mother don't care. Because the mother don't like you, you say the mother don't like me, the child. Because you and the mother having problem, you say, oh, your mother don't like you. Don't see what she did this morning. She didn't make me any eggs or whatever the case is. Or she put more extra Grace hot sauce in the michelada because she want to bun up my throat or whatever the case is. You need to talk to him first and say, look, stop telling my child simpleness.
Yeah.
If you live in the same house, you need to speak to him. And then you, like Jason said, you need to speak to both of you. Everybody needs to sit down and have a family meeting.
Right.
But first, you need to speak to him. If he doesn't live in your home and he lives on his own and he only sees your child from time to time, you need to say to him, if you continue this, I will have to limit the amount of time you spend with this child because you're poisoning her and that is not healthy.
Exactly. The child is the number one concern and you don't want it to turn into a popularity contest. You know, which parent do you like better?
True. Jason, Morning Matters is wrapping up. Anything you'd like to leave me with?
Well, it's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure. It's always a pleasure. And just want to encourage everyone out there to drink responsibly and, you know, always choose Carib, Moccasin, the Grace products. We have a really great selection of products, so look out for us in the future with some great promotions.
Look for them on Facebook. They always have their specials on Facebook. What's the
Right.
page called?
Grace Beverage Center.
Grace Beverage Center?
Yes, correct. Every week we have prizes to give away, so like the page and look out for some great gifts.
That's right. Like the page. You heard the man. Like the page. It's called Grace Beverage Center. And you could win yourself some Carib or Moccasin or whatever else they're giving away. Until next time, I encourage you to take care of yourselves and each other. This is Rhonda Creighton along with
Jason Badio.
saying goodbye.
Bye.
Gonna be my wife when I was